Thurkle Dawn. This what I was looking for right here. I couldn't find the version that that's why when I was reading, let me see. When I was reading in front of the congregation, I was stumbling on my words, so I had to talk in my indigenous. I was like a laka. But right there in verse 25, it say yarn. It's a yarn. So, man, it was humbling to see how many people had received some type of fabric from my grandma that she had, knitted together. That was just, I don't know, man. I ain't know the impact that she had on all these people. You know what I'm saying? I never knew the impact that she would have, that she had. I don't know, I was really selfish with my love with my grandma. And I'm just, so yeah, this part 2, I just wanted y'all to see that verse. Yeah. We them boys. So we come from her. That's the way I say it is, wouldn't be nobody if it wasn't for Dottie. Wouldn't be nobody if it wasn't for Dottie. So she made all these sacrifices, man. And, she just deserves the best legacy to be kept, I don't want it if it ain't real, though. They go to Jones Creek. So following up from that last live where I was showing y'all, you still see here Dorothy. Yeah, it's cut off, but right there is Dorothy, and then Jones. So Jones, this is to put that in modern, like this area right here, where the Jones Creek pours into Dorothy Creek. It's right there by Jefferson Elementary School, right? So this right here is Jefferson Elementary School, like right here where that O is, where that O right there is. That's Jefferson Elementary School, and that's that neighborhood behind it right there that you can get to from Shadowline. So that's 27106 territory. Okay. This is the article that we did on Portia Jones last year. Shout out to Portia. Shout out to all the incredible work that she's doing. The differences that she's making in the healthcare sector, when it comes to equity. And also with her individual philanthropic endeavors. So like, Love Day, establishing that, just that and third, man. That's why we interviewed her, because I wanted to capture that, like that positive work that's, being done. I kind of took a break from journalism last year because I was just going through so much. I was going through a lot, and you have to put yourself first, because I didn't want to over exhaust myself. I didn't want to like I didn't want to like burn out, if you will. So, respectfully, sorry, not sorry. I had to put myself first, and but it's a lot of work that is to be done. There's I think that with nation building, it has to be economically beneficial to the people that's within your nation. So it's one thing to talk about nationhood and the building of a nation, but if you cannot provide economic resources backing that, then you're just wasting people's time and really energy, So with our nation that we build, and there's actually going to be, the way that, my companies in general is designed is they're non-employee based, but they're proprietor based, meaning that we only work with people who have a established proprietorship. And if you don't have an established proprietorship, then we have academy that helps you to get to that point. That's what the whole Lord of the Fees course module is about. So, a lot of people have been asking me about dispatching, trucks and shit. But before you have that, you literally have to have your proprietorship. And that's for your benefit. You feel me? So, your proprietorship is different from your proprietorship is what your parents named. The name that they actually gave it to your proprietorship. No different from when you start a business and you come up with a name for it. It's the same difference for when you establish these trust instruments, if you will, when your parents give birth to you. Now, you can have sacred names for your children, but you don't want to have that listed on the social. You really don't want to know you really don't want the public to know the sacred names that you give for your children. And that's just because when you pray sacred prayers, you want to be able to say words that nobody else can have access to, because those are frequency points. That's just to letting you know. So both of my children, they both have their sacred names that, I have for them that's not revealed, even to their close relatives. That's the crazy part. That's how much I love my children, that I have to yield their names that they have publicly mirror the private names, because you can't, like, their names. Both of my children have Arabic names. Both of them have Arabic names, but your name is you're supposed to live out your name. Like Nasir's name is Nasir in Arabic. That means that's the ultimate helper. Peace, 9. Peace, Glock. You know what I'm saying? What it do? Hey, congrats on your new position, bro. For real, like you really inspiring people from afar from what you doing, bro. So keep being a beacon of light. You know how we do, on and up. You know what I'm saying? Onwards and upwards. But yeah, man, I'm just sitting here rapping. I really just, this is just part 2 to the last live. I was just trying to get this scripture up there. This is what I had read at my grandma's funeral. All the verses in there, but I read it specifically for 2 reasons. Because my grandma was born in, this is Exodus 35. And so I read Exodus 35 for 2 major reasons. My grandma was born in 1935. And also, it's 35 verses in there as well. So just that alignment. And you already know what that means to BI, because 1935 is the year that Beta Iota was established at Kalamazoo, Michigan. And in 1951 is when it moved to, the House of the Rams. That's what's up, bro. Inshallah. The last surah in the Quran is the Nasir. And it's real simple. I kind of know it. The surah, I can't think of it off the top of how it start off, but that last part is the in-nas Nasir. So, Allahi and Nas, Allahi and Nas, Maliki and Nas, Shari and your West Whistle and Nas, literally how it's going in Arabic. And then the last line is, Al-Minna, Jinne, Minnas. That's the closeout to the Quran. That's a powerful name, man, for real. I named my son Nas. You gotta call my son Nas. That's what's up. Lean got a Nasir too. So yeah, man. So just honoring those who came before me. That's what this is about. And then so also Exodus 35 is the preparation for Aaron the priest. So for the high priest. So like if you watch that service, I call Dottie my high priest, my grandma. So she's, we prepared the same way. We brought the gold, the purple, the spent, you know what I'm saying? Scarlet, fine linen. You feel me? We burned the acacia wood, the cedar, all of that. All that. So we, the goat hair, that's her grandson hair. That's her grandson. That's Amir hair. Real shit. Free the real. Free the real. So, but yeah, man, I'm about to get off of here. The Turks, look up the Turks of South Carolina. That's the sun, the moon, and the stars. They rule over all of this. You know what I'm saying? So I've been telling my son since he was 2, inshallah.